Abusia, this video is going to be an update on Kofi Adomah when I shoot no DORMAA during a Kofi festival. Jesus. This is going to be a very detailed video into everything that happened. Plus, me try addressing some of the stuff for Ecoso online. Plus, we also talk about other people like Musu Pre what the exact same festival as here. DORMAA hinning in penny for Anya and no so and all the dubious tactics who used to this way and now confuse you amount for. Yan Shazi. Started with this. A man for Shiamu Bisam send a black of you want to say. Very simple question and get a very simple answer. But you see, the answer is always not that simple. It's always a little difficult to answer because we are not just talking about Nippon and the physical well-being. Three things, in my opinion, are involved. One, because he is shooting when and Nino is trying to focus, defocus, try and see things. So many things equals at the back of the eye because of the particles from a tudrona a run and no. A basana a nino is working more than it should. In a basa bones are more pressure up by nino so. And that leads to severe headaches. He can't even sleep at night. And so many things. Second, still a tudro particles ne run and so. Still not be the so. Even though say now, on my about 4 different major eye surgeries when a nino me so. Ever the #1 eye hospital in the world. Or more branch to buy. We will get to the cost of that later. And third, in my opinion, the trauma that comes with it. What he is thinking about every second of each day, especially after how DORMAA and penny for reacted to this situation. And now more reacted to this situation. Trying to be there as a father, as a husband, as a son. All these things, it comes together. A month for a brain, yeah, but they do video, they attack, they insult, they don't think about some of all these things. The psychological effect. Even if this will be a film before, and then there is a gunshot from that movie, or not see. You see, you relive that whole trauma over and over again. So if you ask me, Sana Black, if you want to say, I can't really answer. No one can, except him alone. And I believe if you ask him, I was the only answer bet him the one word with 1,000 meanings. For a month for ABA, where the first time one more story we see, saying it here. On 19th December 2024, Kofi in the team from Angel FM, Angel TV, plus Kofi TV, and I mean Margaret TV. And ye kind who boom say ye call DORMAA him crew, aqua cover, or Kofi festival, or me 5 years beyond. Plus, this year, and I know DORMAA here this year, 25 years. So it was going to be something beer. It will be good and best. Say the biggest content creators and journalists from Bono also will represent. Say be showcase here to a full way we are seeing now. So on 19th December, near drive 10+ hours from Accra to DORMAA. You go kodru na dia sane arrest ya dia chin the very next day, 20th December. Na Kofi goes to Angel on morning show e wo DORMAA him fie nanim ho a. During the time on morning show ne course no say na da mo ye no so mo ko outsider. Oni mpanifo bi mu didi nkomo. At that time no ani DORMAA sana ahene e na edi nkomo. Out of nowhere ne it is a don be ye dede e wo akiri ho. And then we try na ni no na ya DORMAA omaba. And then you're sorry so kwa kuhwe ne yekoso because they didn't know mo ye na interview with the interview na no mo have no. Nti okọ dom num no and then you dey the mic kofa sound abra na ne guys na video no mo telecasting live e wo Angel TV. Nti oye ne obeye kakra wo ho ne wie no and then you kokope ba bi choke kakra kotena ase so ho me kakra. And then obi be ka kire ne se ne be koso sa no pa no wo sa himfie ho no. E be ka pin wo himfie ni inside. Nti e be best so be dey on be try position on ho inside. And then the boys no started so much to am cameras na say for mo park ako inside ho. Boys ni ko inside no anche end up don foforo ba ya omo se adonten hen na aba. No no na eba be so aduan eja. Na cameras omo de adwuma ni nyina ko inside. Nti e ho ene man yi ne small camera. DJI Osmo Pocket 3 na or started his old video no. At that time na panin ba akumba Bra Kofi wa na o chire nearby be happen.
Na all this is Adomah Adomah over transaction no do ha very much just to Adomah Adomah don't do ha.
E wo no nya nkyere mu say ade adonten na ba anopa na oba be ye amamre kro na oba be ye no ba bia Bra Kofi gina at that time no na ontime nkova ohu kura na watimi atwa e na omo kire no ba bia ono no nkonko gina we nyina akwoso wo nipa na otutuo no nanim e na ne Bra Kofi fa nipa na okura tuo no nachi ekokọ gina ba bia yesi onyina no Bra Kofi ko gina ba bia yesi onyina no any 1 second onye gina hɔ na e na guy na okura tuo no shoot no e wo nanim. Jesus. So we nyan to boase steady footage ni ya. Tuo ni a guy no was standing there like this. Bra Kofi be gina position a yesi onko gina no. E ho na guy ni move tuo ne back. Go and study the footage. If the guy ni tuo na no kura gina Hussein no, sa no to na nka Bra Kofi anim kura nka. Guy had to put the gun back like this and sana wo shoot. The footage is there. At the time of this serious incident, no, Nameti are in fear anymore. Long travel, sitting for that long, I don't know what happened, but now local Mrs. I couldn't even walk. Near me, who yarn is a Bra Kofi Dimrika ba, ya shooting on any, or pensuo. Or drew one anna, camera, Kurano plus, I think, sending handkerchief and a BB, cell phone, or they share me some. Within a few seconds, none of him neighborly, starting from the moment, basing a con, any pensuo started here, they will run him. Mia will run him, no, Namuja neighbor. He drew baby no. Na ye hwese ni city na ye said ne hospital right away. Any edni fra himfie ho called DORMAA or mu Presby hospital ho. Ye ko na Bra Kofi te sana hene kam e na me so wan so ti different kam. Any ye ko ye. Ye ko drew hospital ho no. A doctor for ne nurses ho. They did what they could at that time with the limited resources omo wo. Ye ko ye no omo hohoro nani so na fe de omu yi particles ni bi. Na ye test se nani no eye hu ade correctly anaze bi atesa omo from eye specialist man by Dr. Fori and then oba no ba behwe the situation in no ma ye koso and then at some point ono kura no te panie e na yi particles ni bi from Bra Kofi ani so e ho na doctor ni bi say how that whole incident happen here because knowing how it happened you know e na betimi aboa amana how ane no ma eso ye next and am friend me guy na me ne call in Steven because no ane Bra Kofi na e what the same area no mu nyina shoot video at the time and ono no kire what happened and after them chirem sa chire doctor no doctor for the time or buy no how would describe the state of Bra Kofi ani no it was scary. He was not mincing words and he was not softening any blows and any penny or multiple layers. First layer na dey ekwa ebetimi asia ba eno na tuduro na wuram atete no second layer na so asia penetrate eno no so atete ama bia wuram nti na ene ni sei no chese akwa kogu konia ne so eyese yehwe anye saa how na doctor na kasa no na ehu ankasa and he was saying all these things in the presence of Bra Kofi. It's not as if Bra Kofi ni room wa na se bi etesa ti wona Bra Kofi ka say hey doc won sem a wo kan die mu oduru and na doctor ne say ya yeso ka no kora kire no oye doctor onye pastor wote ase nti ye kirem kire doctor no mani hu how ade ne si happen ye no na say e be best say be transfer ye from DORMAA to Ida Kumase ana Accra but before so betimi make it that transfer and say referral and say whatever no say at least ye tim kokotwa B scan your friend bright scan now mo share the state of the eye baby particles na awura dru ene ye kan ho your offer around no na hospital be anywhere you close by no betimi inside B scan ni bi and offer brekum only family hospital and so betimi CT scan and a doctor na senior ka B scan ne be reveal no CT scan no so betimi reveal the exact same thing ndi yen ko brekum kokotwa sa scan no mra at that time no na ye di hospital ho be 3 hours ye hohoro nani so na ye pepa na ye de aduru egu nani so just a back and forth ko office we saying from her to her sa and even at that time we didn't even know the severity of the whole situation and trust me when I say it was way worse. We just didn't know it at the time. That time no na Bra Kofi yere na bana tuba na enya mo na mane because we were contemplating on when to call her and tell her say ni na asi because again na enya hu how serious are eye o friend na aka say na say ni na asi a na so bisa question bi na say we need answer to the question na we bisa na Nani is like, oh friend here then. And also we didn't want to call her. Na say later you find out say, oh, and shada nyadi bia. Nani you put to kind of in an agitated state for no reason. At the time, Bra Kofi's focus was say, I did always say now happen, it's like kind of inconvenient. Nti no so omo ye ne omo ye o hospital ho wi a na ne wase akọ back to ahemfie ho akọ cover the festival because how and our plan is so person go all out for DORMAA and then project how a Kofi festival plus the 25 years anniversary net no. God only knows. At that same time, Sana Hene no di and him de hospital no. The concern was say we do asreye remember him post no online. Na sa manfo hu tene akoswa. One shall no ma draw comparison between DORMAA. You can finish that statement. But to Sana Hene's credit, on a driver brought Kofi to the hospital or bar hospital or not for over an hour. And son or more be about replacing because that day no Jumadi or festival no. And that alone now or or drive on the bar hospital for 1 hour no. Was and still is more than your DORMAA Hene Ankasa aye for Bra Kofi up to this point. Ndi anam kwanzu ko brekum akwakotwa CT scan no. Still nana Bra Kofi 3 months no. Say up to that point no ye nyank mo ne yramane. Meni so wade akra de se wo de yenko ne yenkotwa scan no na yemfamra. Ye bana doctor ne ka se ni sinya. O friend na you have every detail na baby se bia and you can answer. Bra Kofi friend na o kire nse na say ni na happen before so obeka ne nsem ne kura wie no. Now no na o akra one ma festival ni bi no. Ono na kire exactly what happened. Che say it was Adebia Fede, ya worked Nunya Fede. Ya take shock because she wasn't there, she was giving us details. And to say the nature of info I know what at the time, it was mind blowing. To the point to say no man happened to Bra Kofi and then the eye situation in not doctor. And I'm who said no, there are some people who be a if they say so more idea we against you, better believe it. Time of in the first video, cause of video, people were doubting her. And then she showed the video. She said, oh, I've seen some footages of a mouth who I had two in the book. Charlie. And you know the crazy thing, even that time, now the concern, they say, I didn't happen. No. You keep on the down low. Mamma, ya dear bia. Afei no eba said the negative story no beba be cover adia or more year DORMAA, which is the festival of DORMAA in 25 years no because of the relationship or no work with DORMAA Hene any Bra Kofi or any Bra Kofi or more with DORMAA Hene. You see nana bine truba we Hene why fashion pen onim se bibia betimi asi and then if se bibisia sometimes it's not within your control but what you do afterwards no Abusia is very important. Ntiombe na DORMAA Hene proper time to do the festival no and then on any penny for whatever they need to do no Abusia maye send a beya afterwards no na fade how umbe solve the situation at hand no Abusia omahu how we besi akwafa. And guess what DORMAA Hene did? Absolutely nothing, not even a phone call. Nti ya returning from Brekum to DORMAA no and Bra Kofi said during the time na you shoot no na or record video at the time. So it may be say, bia the camera na capture time you shoot no. And na video yi camera no. And na go through the footages na walk camera na so no. Nti o hwe na no hu footage no. And na video de kire. So that time na me kura no, me hu exactly how it happened. And abusia, no one in his or her right sense no and na mind no. And be hu footage you obeka say okay Debbie, ade we de enye hu bia. Because clearly you can see say you shoot to be when anim. And that is no joke. Jesus. The sign free breakum bedru DORMAA na this CT scan no come Dr. Fori. So my interpretation or na akọ hu school nim how be si achechire machire. But ene kura na CT scan e so mo sam report to be kan ho nipa na ono no ye ne onu hu ye nyina. Ene na doctor ne begina so ye kan ho nipa na no be masa report no kura na oni hospital wo breakum. Ndine yesije bien sabe cancer report na gise Monday ti ekwe na CT scan no kokoma Dr. Fori eno chirechirim ti sen na wo kana basically sa na tie sa no hu no ba wo de yenka yakoma ntu yem bibia be fine ti ho na Bra Kofi di video ni chire ne se video of how ade ni sika pinye ni nti e ho no se ena afere de camera no chire no se camera no ekura na Bra Kofi no de record no ne glass ne kura ye ni lens no ni nyina shata papai e ho no ena Dr. Fori na nkasa kura te shock because camera ne lens no glass hard glass no mo de ye na se ne kura na ade na timi papai ni sia na ne imagine ni pani a eye soft and sensitive nti ne suggestion for us ne say e be best so be refer you to either Kumasi ana Accra And then he did that. Do a hospital on and a Dr. Forino on my Kofi glasses or beshes and baby protecting it from foot debris in my can. The only problem with that glass on here say it was transparent. At that time, Kofi didn't know call. And a Kofi actually doctor and say, "Hey, be obesian back, aqua cover the festival." And even in that state, in the Nina call, Kofi still was insisting so bet me as back, aqua juma. What I say? Due to be best, come more different shade of a black glasses. Send a be a nipple because the what I say? I'm a check or hospital, now doctor and says, dark shades in Bini Honum. And a guy no be replace it DORMAA and I no. See when you can say, baby, I turn those glasses in be and make you phone calls and I must be and I need a drive to that place. Kokwaje are glasses. The right after that place near Kwaje dark shades, and I me Kofi and a sewer, Nane Trubane driver. Abusia ya drive back to him feel say Kofi so kwakwa say odru na say possible na ne what the coverage of the festival and so ye go dru no Kofi antim kransi Africa motena came for about 30 minutes and of fresh so I say so am fa ne ko ba bia na ye lodge no so kwakwa rest na say e bia de chen na sa hoden ho nko ade a na ne wa cover the grand derba no what I say nti time of fresh him feel ko dru ba bia na ye da no e no hu say e bia de be chen na sa ye wesa a bit me a hardwin on peso be disappointed on my hand. Into the best thing they say so fro be money be replacing in case it's a when Timmy and cover and or the frama black one puff. About 2 hours after that, now Fedi a dear beer started look blurry man. Just say, oh, who a dear beer sa blare. Now Fedi and Nam say a nino air try I no more be at the same time, Tino. A Buzana Fedi a starting money tea idea. We tell them so second and near Bose, Nenino Chasayashi. Every 30 minutes, Viano, and see a dear Drube me and San Gunenino so. And you can see that it was. Ha, Charlie. Few hours later, Anna Linda, Lady no equosino so domano. Mesha Demini nest, and afraid dear Metasi a bopun, me be a cohere ya. Lady no plus guy na. Ye, Odi, and my cocoa cities can be replaced Domasana Heno. Plus one other guy, or my bass said Domahene. After all the activities that was that day, no, wa breno a song or no ba but 20 miama. Nti we 2 sound of 1 mienu plus Linda no. So mumbra meshe how video ni sitie because at the time no read no more friend him if you order that. So I didn't happen, there is a video footage of it. Now and yet that serious. My guess is going to be either Dr. Fori and that guy now will be replaced and later now we find it out say that third person now no come hono. No, your DORMAA hen and a driver. In my mind, assembly see what DORMAA hen and a him fear num. Technically, ni fear. The whole DORMAA crew ni nation in sa. This that day no so a bread, Naso no to nipper way so mramation happen yet dear. None ya me for video in trom because if that dear way no obi beso of one answer obi be ya hu bibia e DORMAA hen and ankasa. And I name the video in trom. And come to think of it, I don't think that DORMAA hen and small. They just came because they've seen the video and they wanted to see how it happened. About 2 hours later, after they left, after the Kofi couldn't even see from both eyes. The headache and enough they started a costro. Around 2 to 3 a.m. Nanitino or say a boom to sing. The pain was unbearable. Until around 5 p.m. Nana driver or rush Kofi to Sunyana Airport, send a bay on early morning flight to Accra, na ebia kolebune so mokwa no makwa what is going on. Abra okwa airport that morning one cancer ni abanti ye nyina yenkwa back to Accra Derby. He insisted say yenka chire na yenya adwuma no se ne ebe ya ebe hye DORMAA hene ni munyam. Nti that Saturday grand derby no Angel was there. Kofi the boys ni nyina no mo wo ho. Me Magreb na meeting yenso na ye wo ho. We stayed back to make sure say even time my Kofi knew one, at least it was still, at least we will try our best. Even at that critical time, or go through pain unbearable, he was still thinking about the festival and DORMAA hene. It's just sad so be I'll go all out. Send a bay or bay out there, amana ye fe na she DORMAA hene ni munyam. At the time when Nipa no wa hu him no, half of that courtesy in the crown couldn't be extended to him. Charlie. Fast forward after the festival, one would think, say, okay, right now, no festival, not been a year, DORMAA hene penny for whatever they need to do, on my year. So definitely, right now, no, I sent a CSC or him fear any dear. Definitely, no, her baby be for home. Days go by. Weeks go by, still nothing. 1 full month later, and a break of year, Nanabno Truba, ye video, now watch exactly what has happened.
Etrun, watch out, or the tone of not true ni day. See, boy Etrun, the boy Mukun, name him. He was shot in the face.
If say you ba ukun wunia, and now are downful, and you're shooting when a name say, Nkabe bosome, and sana if so can be bikura waka. Knowing perfectly well, say, as sema ye can right now. Any penny was na yeka. One of the eye specialist doctors said, was young Babashe Brako Fino. Back what they drobi by, I think says a blue in colors and you do go any swat. I dear be all when son or machine be betting the was okay, we were. And then after so this head run good Brako Fino, or they had the machine share you whom you know. The only thing or kind said no. I deal with and yes, or more train. And yes, so many Brako Fico dedicated eye hospital or more specialized equipment, sir. The whole country of Ghana, Korea Nibi. Send a bay on beating the Ashe, Nino, Ako, and Ninechi, acquire all the necessary surgeries and tests in the to properly determine, say, if they omit me affect, say, the situation at hand, and then, you know, who says them, And at that same doctor suggested the #1 eye hospital in the world, either say UK dear, and answer Dubai dear, based on the currency, dirham, and the pounds, pounds was through into Nomisadi and a young called Dubai. Hono mo de ne dirhams intine bia bo no bebe fam kakra. And we arrangements the bra Kofi ko Dubai. The first visit alone no mu go through consultation, finding out what happened, how it happened, what has been done, and then passing it through all the machines upon machines or more tests upon tests to make sure say at least if they can fix him and now say there be. And then later did the first surgery. That first trip alone cost $2 bebre. That eye hospital Dubai Healthcare City. That whole area in hospitals and Google are specialized in just one thing. If you are a leg, spine, nose, eye, yes, just a specialist in that sector. So that area it's not cheap. Hotels are lodging what that area is not cheap. And no, I think it's only 3 or 4 days and I'm returning. I'm returning, about a week later, and I'm going back. And then I'm going 3. I'm 3 major eye surgeries on both eyes. That second visit cost an unimaginable amount of dollars. Just a baby. That second trip, did Dubai, I think about 10 days or so. Dubai is supposed to be cheaper and not lesser. The emergencies and UK their third visit next month. 4 visits 3 months after that, and then the 5th visit 6 months after that. Every trip, every visitation it costs serious amount of money. All the nitty-gritty details. I'm sure say either Brakofina Kasa and the wife in due time probably will talk about it. When you what the families are going through emotionally, psychologically, you have no idea. And the people that are supposed to act, do something at the bare minimum, a phone call, they couldn't do that. They've done absolutely nothing. And on top of all that, you are a man for they are still insulting Kofi in Nigeria for the fact that same see or maka who are you kidding me? We are sure say you wouldn't papa. Selenda ne befra. Asema na blade to babe kanche and say, Bion kanche Adomah hen. Uncle kanche and say, Obekwa akoma Adomah hen the soft version of Asemna na kanche and so uncle kana. So at the end of the day, even though Adomah hen may know exactly what is happening, but maybe not the severity of the whole situation. Because a man for else or woman the right information, they are just beating around the bush with him. But to some extent, video may talk about some of the details of the matter. And on top of that, video of how it didn't happen here hit it online. One would think so. Where there's a domain who has if it is there. Right now, the evidence or everything is clear. Charlie, it is like until one day me and me home friend Linda ni bisa and say like adia happen. Dear na Adomah hen ni mpani mfu ya fa ho. Say it's like asema Linda kan and say oh adi we dear Adomah hen ni mpani mfu gu so omugu ahomboa so na it's not like say asem ke siesin yesi na DORMAA hene twi na ni sa ontimi nya sa and I'm say okay sa ahoboa no mugu so a eni omonye ne ntem because how wade na che na omunye ntu anamon bia no ebufu yaba because sa asem sen yasi no bia mo the benefit of the doubt amount time to react na se ni nyina no afa nipa ne se like onim nyansa chese ni oye ni nyina nkusi aga type of thing in a way no you are insulting the person. What I say? The last time I'm in Lenda Kasaye was 9th January 2025. Besine, nothing has been done by DORMAA. About 2 weeks after the shooting incident, na festival na end no. Na obi anywhere officially no wafre Kofi kura say, bia nana DORMAA and etu yen say, ye mra mehwe Kofi in the situation. How things were going, it was unthinkable. And then I think say Lenda no arrange with omo committee chairman and no wa kra or say chairman e ba kan say Kofi mu aso kan no o wa kra hwe ne ho yade e na asem sin abanti na yeso no de nani behwe according to ono ananum asem no enye DORMAA hene ne soma no so mra ho time omo committee chairman plus amafo ode omo kan omo ho baaye no Kofi ankasa fie no omo baaye Kofi ne ba no na esa amafo kurekura ni mu because he couldn't even walk on his own. Charlie. Committee chairman na numa sem say ono na aba ne ba enye DORMAA hene na asoma no. All ba okura ne nsem shinapo baako 200 Ghana cedis mako 5 which is 1000 Ghana cedis. That is personal from ono ankasa. There is a video of this whole conversation between Anabne Truba, Kofi committee chairman and the boys on your mobile. And the committee chairman no asi ni ono buy or di nani aba be hu no. Obekwa akoka kire DORMAA hene because it looks like say asa ade na happen ye no ne ha wo mo mate afa no nya sa akora ne tie nti okwa obekwa akobo na na amane on I think 10th to 15th January mu ho baabi ena DORMAA hene jire frɛ Kofi yere say still na no omugu ahoboa so na DORMAA hene is not like say wotwi nani anase wi etisa na DORMAA hene wotu kwan after festival no na wabre nti na yeso okokodwojo ne ho kakra e wo baabi nti asie wom sa conversation no na meti hobi Kofi yere ma DORMAA hene jire ya aware say this conversation no nipa asumasi na wa ha phone call no at the loudspeaker and it's also being recorded during that time no mo committee chairman na e ba Kofi wa ba be hwe no na sadly no ono no wa film wa kan chinegu nti na DORMAA hene ne jire on that phone call no or say enam say DORMAA hene nya available nti no so ono no or rush back kra no be make arrangements for nipa na wa film no ho ena na abne Trubaka say oh yeah nipa na wa film ne de ya ne nabusuafo go through no it's unbearable but it looks like say Ghana that is the only thing a bit me get attention if says will be a woo from something no one actually cares na senka Kofi wu ya ka DORMAA hene ne mpanimfo the convoy aba ho dadada na DORMAA hene yere me sure so ba Accra to make those arrangements no Kofi so wa Accra she couldn't even pass by to see say sign a Kofi kura situation no esitie no. Now let's talk about Angel FM for a second. There be a can say same way happen here no e senka ye between Angel for and I can say DORMAA hene mpanimfo say na be on be resolve deal we peacefully and amicably but so what follow Angel for kakra you know so munye serious as a company when it comes to taking proper care of omonko of during the time omuhiamwa the first time I attack Kofi aye this can twitwa na nka ye penekunu not even a press statement Angel for currently post to be about the whole matter ama brako amanfo ko Angel I think say asembia no ketachi free faka so omukwa akopɛ no akwa de ne top so omukwa bu no say whatever omukwa no omukwa tuhia ama brako wo ho attack omde call lady ne so ade day no abusia na nya de ketwa. After that whole incident no the next day not even a phone call to check up on the lady until very late cry. Kofi shooting incident we should have been number 1 on their to-do list because honi nyina no or call in their name to work for them but it didn't happen like that. Da omu CEO Mr. Vincent Kofi no osunye after ho eno mo no ne boss which is Dr. Kwaku Oten the owner of the Angel brand no abusia ba fie ba be hwe Kofi man ni beduru ye abusia ono no kra ye basa chen obia come and see sikani e wadwa ne ho a wosu abusia na nye easy because when him say ni ho asem na yeka, the inconvenience of it, sika ebekom ansa na obetimi agete o site ne back ekra na wa get ne back enya de ketwa. Ba papa no yade that day oba ho no o che ofie o ankasa okwo o sign the sika kra sign support ye, and then every single day bia no man na reach out bisa how abra Kofi hu sitie. Nti o scientist still na domafo nyanye hwe no e na o si okay ono ankasa o personal relationship with DORMAA hima. Nti no be fred DORMAA hima na wa arrange meeting na mo ahwe how best ya on betimi go about things. E no fred DORMAA hima no ne kasa ye. DORMAA hima say or DORMAA hene be kasa, and then they will see what they can do. From then no DORMAA hima peke Dr. Kwaku atin course bi. If say course called DORMAA na it's about Kofi situation now. You won't get any response from them being. And as you be respond to what? Na ba be tossing game which leads to nothing. Lenda, DORMAA sana hene, nana suma hene, DORMAA hene yiri, ena DORMAA hene na ankasa. Nana suma hene de, na wunim bra Kofi, ansa kura wo ba be ye hene. We're using a platform the abua wo pen. What you say? Project and now we at the time when it comes to say okay, credit you know say whatever. Or make it to do new one even way personal level. As same we see on a floor catch was nana. In this encadi we can see what DORMAA and can see what be a what say you know kabe who bibi. Or friend or catch and say nana mani fra. Was Kofi men kasasa. Umbe hwe ne umbe ya afa ho. Be see ne. One friend. And then wusuma hen okura woka ho ene ma bra Kofi be cover this festival la we nyina kokosi. So if not anything krana at least at the bare minimum no make sure say be a proper conversation be and there is a proper connection between DORMAA and then bra Kofi ne nebusuafo. But no. Charlie. Now we share video e bia beka say be a bra Kofi ye bibi enu nti DORMAA for treating it like that. But I promise you that is not the case. So let's talk about other incidents happen here with the exact same festival. Kofi festival or last year. Time omu committee chairman na we free no oba bra Kofi ne Nigeria fie no. Asem o kan e ba ko ne say afi we di omo amutututu no oma ha omo pa. Na saa no mututu de tete guy ba ko nso nsa during that same festival. Eno na na mombe no mutufa ho. Nothing. Another one, DORMAA T Junction ne ko abamprade ase omo palace ho no. There was an accident to be happening on the 19th of December. That day was Thursday. That same day na ye ko through DORMAA enyumre no. Sa accident no 3 guys are now mabakromo to cover the festival and project Kofi festival DORMAA hene ne keka ho nyina. They had to go and get a tent. Send ye be ya omo betimi abo omo tent a ombe wase no mo ye adwuma ye so omo ye. Because so omo bae no no tent was allocated for anybody. No media house tent was even allocated at the depot na meme wo ho ni bi. So drew baby no na ahemfofo bi no mu China na media house for ni nyina akwa akɔhye. Nti nipa na omukwa rent tent ne wo ne ho no. Nipa na obetu kwan from DORMAA to I think Accra was saying. Nti na yesa sa nwumre no omukwa sa tent no. Omukɔ akwa tent no and as accident we see. We hear the pictures and videos of this incident na abusua it's crazy. Ka enimu nyina mo atete style bia bi nipa miensa na na ewo saka num ba ku mema mienu ba no yese ne hwene ebugum nti na yese omo transfer no from DORMAA to Brekum. 2 guys aka ba ko de yese opra kakra bi on de na nyeden, but the third guy oka ho your friend is set this guy right here abusia guy no the frontal collision incident nti no chese e wo so guy into the level say for about 2 weeks na guy ni ntimi ntena ase morning to evening or da honko a ntimi sore ntena ne to so Charlie. And it's not like say mpanimfo e wo DORMAA hu ana o mante. They knew everything, they saw everything, footages were sent to them. Nothing was done. Nothing.
I said the minyai on the 19th of December. Yeah, meka nyina condemn abrantie minibi ena adwuma so amebo anase akoniaba ye start ye mfa 4 years 3 years ni akoniaba die ena obedonfo bi hu memobo obia mi bia nim ka ni yisu makonya accident amaka no I condemn it is DORMAA police station CCA. Asem to me, you say asem to wa ne hu wadofo ene watamfo. Ba be ka de bepe. Asem siye na binni ho. Bezo enso betimi for me ba be stories e ka chempanyimfo bi. But I don't want to go there. But the main factor is now nyame aboa do maintenance as I wanted. But still I'm say I'm in the healing process. So you know
that this is not some kind of an isolated something. It's their emu. How we operating no. Asem ni sia yen kan ho hwe. Yenya ho asem kan. Ebekọ akoda. Some of these people kura no nia manfo bi ma ebetimi akon asem amom. So what happens? Peska kosa ho yade or you are dead. Accident bi anywhere back happen na. Who an accident happen? The fact is accident happen more you must show no ambulance will come. Charlie. But Ghana nka bibi sen yesi can reach out ka say oh bia and nam some ba festival we bi ninti no. Wo dem nyiska we say infante mo kasubi. Nothing like that. All three incidents amaka nwasem nyina no. Nothing they fail to act.
Them concern and caring are very important. Every institution, maybe will be a caring and concern. I did here say, and nipa and here.
This attack on Kofi feels like a spiritual and physical attack. Man for Masha da kwa planning to make it happen. Because during how asem we see now will be both fear kranas asem si why you are somehow the responsible, even though say be a nyawo krana who cause the whole thing now. Based on normal transpire up to this point, now I have a feeling say, hey, that shot was supposed to kill Kofi. He wasn't supposed to come out of that. And since that failed, everyone in the position of power to do anything about it, omo person disassociate you from that incident. Send whatever they did, and sign more so. That is the only logical explanation left. So we beat see, not even a phone call. Obibaka say, oh, to draw the same kum, where a be a mistake from so on aba, and answer one shudder. You see, what the same festival as Seno, attitude being sa. Unim the story of Kumasi Buokrum Buddha. You understand, say? Yes, no, did to a draw, I want to a grand cano. Then ye dikuno, a to draw, and a near them more grain of rice. Ye did be afraid to draw no, and an offer, dikuno. So if you say so to draw Kuna, a Kuan Casa. And if that same bit sensi, now can one sem na say in favor DORMAA pennyful, guess what they'll do? They will start calling their bloggers and TikTokers and give them some half-baked information. Now feed your modest net and so no muji the for without actually assessing the facts and putting themselves in the shoes of the afflicted. And the crazy thing is, most people that will be doing the insults, not any other tribe. Some people cry they feel like more bununi than obi oye bununi bia. With this incident and other various incidents are happening in regards to obi oye bununi no. Who say when it comes to a bonofo, they will go all out for obi oye ho. No obi oye onwa ne yoku bununi de. Omoni ne bedele tan. Ba say ye ho obetim kura to ni fie de fie na chew fa. But onwa ne yoku bununi. Me personally me free chira hye DORMAA ase chira nsa ase nyina DORMAA hene nsem ne wo what you say so technically no DORMAA hene me hene me de ani die bie wo wi ase be mana na DORMAA hene anya hwe kura de oye panyin che me hye na ase but if say asem bi ti sensi na so mo ye ne basa bia ase ne o maye we na nana ye beka ho asem that is one kasa DORMAA hene wo mantra if say nkoyie nko ade a wo beka. And what has happened here no, with Kofi's situation we see no, is very, very wrong, Ankasa. At least based on how more active, what do we pay for? One of the day for no from home bloggers no, back once more kind of say, oh, Kofi by age, my 2 and kind to be happening to no sky dear 2 no. On first can be concerned who you are. Whatever money that was paid, was paid to Angel FM. In the Black Kofi cry, scour G-Senko, they mammy for fool, and your kind of names, no, where they are necessary. Based on the amount involved in this, just say, I'm finding in Amma Angel for, because I'm on a corporation. Yeah, dear. Anya she, dear, you bet me a scatter petrol, Aqua Kucha Festival, or a kind of saying, Bono. Day in, day out to be a back and be an idea, be and this is nothing new for us. Because Scanner Angel for air charge DORMAA for to come cover that event, Kofi Festival, and Grand Derby, whatever, on their, airwaves, that money, was huge. And DORMAA people, they couldn't pay. Into I say, Skaka Krano, Masiano, Soka Soka Jibia, Adibi, I'm zero, almost finding in our Angel for. The amount of ended up 2 hours, I think, 20 to 30,000 Ghana cedis. For the 3 days events from 3 major. From 3 media houses, Kofi TV, Angel TV Plus, Angel FM, and then me, Magraheb TV. At some point, the funny thing is, now how I'm a cover festival, if you know, you know. So I want to have some video footages, drone footages. You call guy back, why I call only child those drone footages. No, as my guy in the country, Steven was me by this time, the scam my charge or more money crowd, they made 30,000 cedis. And I was like, Chamai. I came here to do everything for free. Wa me ba wa ba be kopi ade a wutwa ne kora no. Wo se me mpeka kran settle answer. And nam se bra Kofi ne ba be ginem renegotiate everything with Angel for all the kora de no was nke be possible. Ka Angel for nya de ni ma, DORMAA for free because when it comes to Ghana, dana DORMAA hin wa bo ne homodin. So at least so mo ye mo for free. But here is the thing say call mo kono na equipment bi kuro mu ya na ezo mo high from say studio 502 is saying amount for do mo call ye cast me no I dey call ye so many things involved. Angel as a corporation airtime na go betimi use for other programs o mo dedicate so at some point there should be kind of ade bi a represent say skaka kra bi a. That's the reason why for the 30,000 no mo je because about fresh TV stations crowd send them on beje for a whole day coverage of a day. Come on, Ghana data to stream live for that days mbedi wo Kofi TV, wo Angel TV, ni Angel FM, plus broadcast whatever. Fuel aduane ne eka ho. That alone 30,000 can barely cover that amount. And also that reminds me of one of the tactics mbehu se omu use. What they do ne say, day for example, na so mutie scanner and say nipa no beba waba, omontua. Asem ne happen about 3 weeks later. And after the almost start is okay. Scanner ababedi ensem, say send my bra Kofi. Nti omo frɛ bra Kofi munya no. Enam se nani ho aka onhu test no grobe register obi na ready ama no. Oti ase. Nti he couldn't respond to you. He couldn't answer the phone calls eba ne phone so na eka ho nyina. And ne yere nana is not the person or nye ni PA. Oti ase. So no betimi afa no na wafa ne ontimi mfa no. Omfa. So Linda na bedi ho dance at some point they weren't even calling bra Kofi anymore. No more frɛ or no bra Kofi ne yere. Nti eduru ba bia nana nso brɛ no. And I feel Linda not attending attention to me. Do not frame me. Oh, my grab, your second escape and say, send my break with but your person account number, if to say anything, sir. And I'm canceled in time, no more break with Finch and Bizano. So, on an Sumahan in a baby out every information be a Musmine to be a new Miss and Sumahan. Because when the phones when you can't even see what or send a man and Sumine to even send it and forward it to be. And I lend down a call, and Sumine call pay the details, and I feel send this as 30,000. So even though the scanner pass it through Bra Kofi account, it's going to Angel FM, not Bra Kofi and now me and Nancy Kofi TV. And they did that. They wanted to send you that money, Send a bay on betting me a jina so they can say. So baby juma or buy any tiaoka. And if the baby happen, it's no more kind of how. That was the whole situation why in Tianon person yes. Because set guy now on no accident him sa tactics in nti dede phone no mugu to talk no back and a friend e can say set is open phone number ni momo number na ne was send this car kwa akoto so and no friend is superior now can say ni na ekoso and no say there be ni omo be nie on be send you scan no na fe do makọ live a kire say ade we happen ye no me kura me send you scan. And there will be details of it. Or send one CD Kurana or the Bejina Swak cancel. Set time out. That was the reason why I know at least there is a transaction from DORMAA to Bra Kofi account. Always be no more strategy. Time my Bra Kofi Babaka who wants them say anything across what DORMAA. Almost you should tune when any Mazenka wu and then yes, I net a year to drone a goon any 20 granny a boom saying sir. After the video on buy no more strategy acquire. Memma Yanka who wants them cry. And then a month we bring now who videos they were like saying it happened, ya nothing, then I'm more can say no. And then people started talking. Who's a man for a casana, then they switch strategy. After or buy any Tianaka, until says can I so because always they are trying to find ways and means to not take responsibility for what was done. And one thing I also blew up online, and the people kept asking me was say, Oman who say Ibrahim Mahama, President Mahama Ninuya Bema, Wabamua Babeboa, no kure womunye, pa, time assembly drew Mr. Ibrahim Mahama and him no, out no, or a che out. And I feel the honor so then a moi a babeboy. But share online now her figures be a month for Binuko to a website and blogs binuma. I was your sanity. But near Wayan, Yamin Shirani Bebre. Because our mouth will be brave or war, much was some crana like. They will even think twice about it. But no one reaching out to a friend, assign this Kakras and Bababua. So some two know Hiamwa. Now so be bow more one gunner see the crana busian, why you be pa. Because some way crowd and can find him. But or no or stay poor apa ebusia or babeboy. Bra Kofi krate say Mr. Ibrahim ma banem wala just say no kra wate shock. No kro nim sa manfo binum drain ho sa that way say asem to na ombetimi abanem wane ne keka ho. Ndi Mr. Muhammad de nyankopon hira ni pi. No mo na dwuma nkoso se na be ya afoforo so hia mwa sa obetimi akọ mo so mwa. Se si adru level a amanfo anka Bra Kofi yi so no ane platform e de aboa mo pen no. A man for say Bra Kofi ni say no person mo reach out no mo boa Bra Kofi kakra a mo wa na fe de say nipa no kokosi ne so no na fe de say nipa ni bu nipa na bam ke kan sem bi te say na Bra Kofi no ni YouTube sika kra wetimi adi awie say nipa na opeso de ni sika kakra na wonya no be boa Bra Kofi no ada say nipa no ni abusuafo. And this is a personal Bra Kofi using a platform they have on multiple occasions and naturally say nipa binom you very ungrateful ankasa. Sign crack kaka ho say Bra Kofi yere o ska na ska o wono betim dia hwe no Bra Kofi nipa ne pa de o hwe. All these things say na be ye nipa anko ba beboa no na sebe pokora nsu ontomum. Bill Gates a billionaire or foundation amanfo tu eska tum no yisu say eska ne bi dia boa foforo gaman chema hu ni video wa or solicit for funds say na be dia obetime yisu say eska no de aboa ne nkrofo ne manfo say ko wiska Sebi, the kind of thing. Nana Santin and Cheney, who is or solicited for funds to help rebuild Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. Sankana Nasebi, score 1 year skaketwa, go bet me, but sometimes, you know, Charlie. And if so people saw bois Bra Kofi, na on Timmy Rachel and as at least where Timmy pass it through. Say, Wokra na win Timmy Mua Bra Kofi na, at least men see Nipana or Baba Buana and Hokwine. Come on. And the moment you do that, and you break with him 1 hour, because the amount involved in this, and the people that were supposed to help act in a way, they are not helping. This will be Naso Nyatenka say, oh, my memoir break of even if they say 1 CD crana. Don't never mention it. And finally, for this video, Myanmar created a GoFundMe campaign. Because looking at the gravity of the situation and then the amount involved each time, I think say it's best. Say yeah online. Yeah, you share Bra Kofi videos, you share Magra videos. Yeah, you need Bra Kofi atinasem. Bia why video bia mo ni agye ho pen. Bia watinasem no person oboa in any way I obetimi abusuan. Ma create a GoFundMe campaign. No one is work gofundme.com/Kofi Adomah. Skabia be through this GoFundMe no be go to Bra Kofi ankasa. Say the be boa a help with the surgery ne omo transportation to Dubai ne ekeka eka ho nyina. Ti abusu amesre say kakra bia obetim bia no. Just YouTube description as well link in da ho on Facebook or through the description section of the video na link no and also in the comment section. Abusu kakra bia obetim bia no. Ye nkyere odon kyere Bra Kofi because why yet this for so many people. Abra woni momu wo ba bia we say me di kan ka kire Bra Kofi say ni na mpese me ya obeka kire me say minyai. And I know say right now no say he can't even work. He has been in the house for almost 2 months without going to work or employee. So many things are happening, and I know that this help will go a very long way, even though say nyon wankasa and asking for it directly. Because when it comes to Bra Kofi, he's one of the good, kind, genuine, and selfless people out there right now. Abusiane sunipa omo noso nti se bibiti sen ato no a abusia I think se ye nyina ebetimi aka ye ho abom na kakra ebetimi atoto ye nsase no abusia ye tim di aboa se na ebe ya the surgeries the medical attention ohia no abusuo betimi anya because bra Kofi minim no. He goes all out for people. Even when the task seems impossible, he will find a way and make it happen. One case in point, Anochi Supremo, Daddy Lumba Jr. Time me through say Koko any surgery. I didn't go India. Bra Kofi and the DNM ye resi fans. Ebusama I didn't koi. Ye didn't koko drew wa surgery koko ya anya successful of Frimo India no. Now for the ayetting to even get his body no back to Ghana because India for us a car or in care time or hono when two are release body no. The same Bra Kofi ya babe so cameras in so receive fans na India for hospital ni here. Send a be ya Anochi Supremo body no betimi back to Ghana na nebusi afo akwa crab. He did that. I don't even know how or pull that off, but he is that type of person. This is say a draw no so. Na say based on how I normal city no. Also hiam in that sense and in that way. Then I think say yes you sure do the Bra Kofi. Even if said DORMAA and penny for decided say they will do nothing about the case. So I will share the GoFundMe process to me follow. Ubetimi send this can to us on the Momo number. Number is 054-921-1233. 054-921-1233. Dear that's why Stephen Kofi Adomah. That is Kofi TV or more public kind of phone number. In case of anything biana. That is the number I'll bet me send this scanner koso. Abusia kakra bienso and obi obetimi aboa no. Nyankopon be shira opi. And I know said this will go a very long way and Bra Kofi will never forget it because he said sometimes obi hiamwa but he can't ask unless he will be full step in to ask for the person. As people no, yes we are our brother's keeper. O young konda na oda. Ato Bra Kofi ne ade chen betimi ato a na obi a bia oda wakoma so pa. This already the end was right now. Kakra bia ebetim di aboa no. Abusia. Moma. If anything biana or the fact comment section as well, I'll try my best to respond to as many as I can. And if anything bia privately so obetimi DM me. Again, link to GoFundMe campaign no anyway screen is on gofundme.com/Kofi Adomah. And now betimi send dia komomo number 054-921-1233. 054-921-1233. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet again, Abusia. Adios.